What's up, guys? This is your boy DZD, aka the Drink Kang, Purple World Entertainment, live from the Dungeon Palace Studios once again. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate all the support out there. Today I got a nice video for you guys. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I figured, you know what? Why not? I was speaking to a producer in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of. He goes by the name of Cryzor Beatz, up-and-coming producer, and just from the little bit that I heard, he's really good at what he does. He and I were going back and forth on Facebook about the preferences of trap music and hip-hop music. Now, he's not too big of a trap fan, but his hip-hop beats are amazing. So in listening to one of his beats, I heard a loop that I really liked. So I asked him to send me the loop. That way I can make a nice trap style beat with it and give him an idea of if you put your own spin on something, it can come out very different and very original. So I want to take you guys on this beat making journey with me. We're going to pull his loop into the MPC software and we're going to see what we can do with it. But before we get into the video, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button and also smash that bell notification. That way you guys can stay up to date every single time I post a video. So without saying too much, let's dive inside the MPC software and see if we can get Mr. Cryzor Beatz on the trap vibe. Let's do it. All right, my people, we are live inside the MPC software once again. And I have the loop that's loaded up. I'll let you listen to the loop. This is a really, absolutely amazing loop. I love the way this, love the way the sound is. And when I first heard it, it was just something about it that caught my ear. So yeah, we're gonna make some hotness off of this. So the first thing I'm gonna do with the loop is I'm gonna hit process. I just noticed that it's a little thin. So we're gonna bring the volume up just a little bit. And I'm gonna do that by normalizing it. If you go to process and you go to normalize, for those of you guys that don't know what normalize does, all it does is just take the highest peak of your sound and it brings everything up to that highest peak. So if we hit do it, it should bring everything up. There it is. Now we got a good enough volume to work with. All right, now let's see if we can pitch this down and see how it sounds. We're gonna pitch it up, pitch it down, just see how it sounds. See, I like that. I like pitching it down 3 semitones. It actually sounds really, really nice. So I'm gonna leave it at the 3 semitones, but if you notice, it makes the beat, it makes the loop start dragging. So I'm gonna time stretch it back to the BPM that it should be at. That way it keeps this same tone, but it time stretches it back. So let's hit process, go to time stretch. And then we're gonna go to 16 bay or 32 beats. That's what's in the sample. Gonna go to 32 beats. And the MPC is picking up 137.91. So let's time stretch that back to about, let's say 160. Let's see if that does it. Do it. Now, you already know we're about to make some fire with this, man. Those of you guys that listen to the trap music, this little loop right here is tailor-made for something trap. So let's chop this sample up real quick. It's in a perfect loop, which I'm glad that it's in. So that means that we can just hit regions and it'll chop it up into 16 perfect regions. And if you notice, it falls right on the transients. So, okay, so let's hit shift, convert. Then we're gonna hit do it. And then we're gonna go to track 2 and we're gonna put our sample chops on track 2 because we're gonna save track 1 for the drums, of course. So let's quickly lay down a nice little sample pattern with this. We're gonna rearrange the chops just a little bit to kind of give it its own feel. And then we're gonna do some light processing afterwards. Let's do it. Nice. I like that. All right, let's pull up an EQ. And then we're going to do some processing. I'm going to show you a few things that I noticed about just this sample. The first is it has a lot of bottom end on it. So Let's go in there and get rid of that. That bottom end is what's going to conflict with our drums and all that good stuff like that. So let's take out some of that bottom end. All right, now that the bottom end is gone, instantly the resonant frequency started to jump out. You can hear that now. If you don't clear out that bottom end, then sometimes it'll mask those resonant frequencies in the middle and you can't hear them. So now taking out this bottom end, now opened up the way for us to hear these resonant frequencies, and I can hear them jumping out. I can hear something around 1 to 2K right here, and I also hear something around 6 to 8. You know, so let's mess with those frequencies. We're gonna boost it up, sweep around, find them, and then dip them out. Let's do it. Do you see that howling sound, that screeching sound? You definitely don't want that in your beats at all. So let's dip that out. Gone. Okay, let's do another one. You can hear that howling there, so let's dip that out as well. We're gonna open up that band just a little bit more to catch all the stuff around it. This is the trick to, you know, your final mixing in your beats. You know, if you leave this type of stuff in there, it just makes it hard on the mix. You know, sometimes you can't hear some things well. Some of the frequencies are masking your drums, and your drums aren't coming out punchy enough, or your melodies aren't shining good enough because these frequencies weren't dealt with in the beginning. So it's just a simple thing that you can do that makes a world of difference in the mixing process. All right, we're gonna see if we can lay something nice in the background of this. So let's pull up something in Avenger VST. Let's try this this Milky Way piano. The reason why I like that is because I know this has a nice shine on it, and it's gonna amp the sample up a little bit. So let's see if we can drop something nice on that. All right, I have my grand piano pulled up in the Poison VST. This is a grand piano that I like to use. Let's bring that down an octave. So we're just gonna put some backing chords behind it, so let's do that. Now let's go to the MPC, and we're gonna go an octave up. And we're just gonna kind of layer a light melody on top of this. Just something, you know, just freestyle something. Yeah, that works, that works, that works. Put a little reverb on this. Gonna go to our Akai reverb, kind of make this piano a little airy. Let's go to our large reverb. Nice, man, nice. I really like this. All right, I think we got enough of our melodies taken care of to where we can start rocking with some drums now. So I have a nice little drum kit pulled up. For those of you that want some nice trap drum sounds and some nice acoustic drum sounds, make sure you guys go check out my drum kit on my website, the Dungeon Drum Kit. You're gonna love it. It has sounds just like this in it. You can get your drum sounds nice and hot. So yeah, let's drop these drums. Let's do it. Yes, let's do the crash and the open hi-hat. All right, you know what time it is? 808. Let's do it. Got a nice punchy 808 pulled up. We're gonna put some bass on this track. I want the 808 to knock. I want it to carry this whole entire track. So let's do that. Yikes. We're gonna put our EQ on that 808, but we're gonna use a mono EQ because we want that 808 in mono. For those of you guys that don't have mono plugins, make sure you get them. Don't only get stereo plugins, you're gonna need mono as well to process most of your drums and things like that. That way they don't spread out into the stereo field. So, you know, I always use the mono EQ on my 808s. It's the same EQ, but it's just a mono version. You can tell because it's both of these channels won't play it. It'll just be the left one. So let's do some processing on that. Let's pull up a saturation knob just to kind of give it a little jump. Yeah, man. Yeah. Absolutely. I like it. This is a vocal loop that I used, and it's really nice. It sounds like this. You know So I used just the beginning of that vocal loop, just the first few phrases of it, and I chopped it up. You know And then I converted it to a program, laid it on track 6, and I just put these chops in there. And it sounds a little different because it has some processing on it. So I'm gonna show you what I did with the EQ. Took off all the low end. I treated it like a vocal. Took off all the low end, and I dropped off just a little bit of shine. I put some reverb on it, and then I used this chorus effect right here. This is a really nice plugin from GVST, and it gives your vocal chops a nice little chorus effect. So let me show you. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna engage it and show you what it sounds like. So this is with it off. Okay, and then this is with it on. So you can instantly hear the chorus sound that it actually brings to it. It's really nice. And then I dropped the delay on it. That's what's giving that delay sound. So I just processed the vocal that way. So let me show you what that sounds like in the beat. Gonna end the video here, guys. I think the loop came out absolutely amazing. We rearranged it a bit and did our own thing with it, and I think we created a nice trap vibe, but we still put a nice hip-hop spin on it. I just want to send a special shout out to Mr. Cryzor Beatz for providing the loop. I'm gonna leave a link to all of his information in the video description. That way you guys can check out all of his work. You can hit him up if you want to do collabs. You can hit him up if you need some beats, anything like that. I'm more than sure he'll help you guys out. make sure you guys smash that like button, and also do us a favor and drop a comment below and let us know what you think about the loop and also what you think about the beat that we made with it. I would really appreciate that, and I'm more than sure he would as well. I'm gonna play the full beat at the end of the video, that way you guys can do that. If you guys are looking for some hot melodic loops, don't forget to check out my 2 new sample packs, the Ear Candy Melody sample pack, and also the Stars and Strings melodic sample pack. You guys don't want to miss out on those sample packs. They're hot, they're amazing, they're filled with some nice loops that you guys can make some hot beats with. So make sure you guys head on down to the website and cop those 2 kits. I'll leave a link in the video description, that way you can do that. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us today. Make sure you drop me a follow on Instagram at @TheDrainKang, and also follow our new Instagram page at Purple World Beats. It's absolutely amazing. You're gonna love it. That's my time, guys. This is the kid DZD, aka The Drain Kang, Purple World Entertainment, live from the Dungeon Palace Studios, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace out.